Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the gold market. So it seems that gold market currently is the most boring market across the board. So you can see that while the Forex market is enthusiastic and inspiring with the coming Red Pen Central Bank meeting, for gold it's no big deal actually, and it makes really mild effect usually on the gold market if it makes any effect. As Fed has pumped liquidity back on the markets as we have estimated yesterday, I've talked about this in a video on Bitcoin market. So net inflow stand approximately for the 50 billions in the recent couple of weeks. Investors are more interested with the stock market, which is so significant bounce up based on this liquidity, cryptocurrencies, and currently the gold market is a bit forgotten, and investors pay not much attention to it. But at the same time, although on a technical picture we do not have a lot of talk about, fundamentally we suggest that next week everything could change. And the situation stands not only with the Fed meeting. Fed meeting, it's important, of course. It's 75 basis points or the whole percent. It's also important. But there are two other events stand precisely around the meeting, which just could become the final nails in the coffin of the current sentiment in the United States. First of all, it will be preliminary data on the gross domestic product on the 28th on July during the Fed meeting as well, which supposedly should be negative, and that will be the second official numbers, the negative numbers, which suggest a recession. So we start to hear recession from the all media on the next week. But this is not the all yet. On 26th on the July, it will be earnings report from the Microsoft and the Google. Supposedly numbers will be worse than expected and significantly worse. As you understand, these three moments is negative reports from the giants, negative gross domestic product numbers, and hawkish Fed decision. It might be really big hit on all markets across the board. And on the gold market, we also expect the situation might start to change. So we talked about this once again in our weekly report. I will remind you by the end of this week, because this really important period of time will be on next week. But right now, as you can see on the technical side, we see really weak reaction on the support area. Market shows no bounce, which is probably should be treated more as a bearish sign. That's why we're not considering initially it. We have suggested that some patterns might be formed there. For scalp trading, maybe even you could try to do this. Maybe the Brent body will be formed as on the euro currency in the same manner. But no, you can see market stands flat without any response to the support. It looks like some kind of the bearish dynamic pressure or something of that sort. So it would be better seen on the 4-day frame chart. So take a look. MACD turns up. We have even the bullish divergence here, while here you do not see any type of the bullish action. So no hint even on a possible rally, on some pullback or something of that sort. The pattern that we initially have expected on the hourly chart is, take a look. We said, well, if reaction starts and Brent bottom maybe will be formed, some patterns should be formed here as well. And we talked about this possible head and shoulders, but take a look how market behaves. This is definitely not the way how usually bullish pattern is forming. It also looks bearish, and in the current circumstances, we suggest that gold market should keep dropping, and probably it should reach our I'm not sure this will happen within the 2 weeks, but in general, we still stand aim on the 1660 targets, which is a really big support cluster on the monthly chart. I would suggest that gold market even could start falling faster if we wouldn't have the weekly oversold. So weekly oversold just providing supports to the market right now, and of course the lack of attention from the investors, because other markets looks more interesting in perspective with the current trading. As I said, Forex, stocks, gold market currently is a bit forgotten for some time. So anyway, we are coming to really culmination points, I suppose, in the short-term period, and for the gold market, it also might be really important events on the next week as well.